All right, welcome back everybody. We're going to be doing reliability of Skinfolds now, okay? So I've already set up my Excel sheet to save a little bit of time for the video here. But what you're going to want to do to start off, again, start with a clean Excel sheet, have your Skinfold values nearby, okay? Now, what I want you to do, go ahead and on the first column, go ahead and put subjects and however many subjects you're going to do, which should be all of your subjects. The first column is going to be triceps 1, triceps 2, triceps 3, and then the mean. Okay, triceps 1, triceps 2, triceps 3, and then the mean. Okay, in fact, to make things a little bit less confusing, we can put 4, 5, and 6 here. Okay. So that you know they are different measurements. All right. So next, what you're going to go through, and do, okay, is you're gonna go look at subject 1. All right. Subject 1 should have 6 skinfold measurements. All right. Go ahead and enter subject 1 skinfolds, first, second, third measurement, fourth, fifth, and sixth. Now you notice that there's a little space here. That space is for the mean. Okay. So pause this video while you get this table set up. You want all 3 measurements, first 3 measurements, and then all second 3 measurements for each and every subject. And specifically right now we're doing triceps. You're going to go through the same exact process for all the other Skinfold sites though. So we don't need to repeat the video. You just do the same exact thing for the other Skinfold sites, okay? All right, so pause it, go ahead and do it. Otherwise we're moving on. All right, so what we're going to do, we've done it already, we're going to enter in an equation to get our average. First thing we do, enter an equation, or an equals sign tells it that we're going to do an equation, and we're going to spell out average, A-G-E, all right? Then we open parentheses. We want the average of what? Trials 1, 2, and 3, or triceps 1, 2, and 3, okay, boom. Close parentheses, press enter, and there we have it. Let's go ahead and do the average over here again, or the same thing, so equals sign. We do average, A-V-E-R-A-G-E, open parentheses, highlight the boxes that you want the average of, which is going to be the second 3, okay? Close parentheses, and boom, there you have it. Now to copy the equation, Control-C, highlight all the boxes that you want within that column, and Control-V. All right, we now have the mean of all trial 1 for the subjects. We'll do the same thing for trial 2, Control-C, and highlight the boxes we want, press Control-V here. All right, we now have mean for trial 1 and mean for trial 2. To make things a little bit simpler, I'm actually going to take this mean for trial 1, I'm going to copy it, and I'm going to paste it down here below. Doesn't matter, oops, you know what you actually have to do for this? Let's undo that. I almost forgot. You have to right click on the cell that you want and press paste values only. Okay, so that's this box here, paste values only. Otherwise, it'll copy the equation, and the equation will pertain to the box, the 3 boxes to the left of that where we're pasting it, and that won't work, okay? Same thing I'm going to do for trial 2, for the mean of trial 2. So Control-C, right-click to the right of box, the trial 1 box. Again, paste only the values. All right, there we have the means, trials 1, 2, and 3. Means for trials 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay. Now we want to do a reliability. What is a reliability looking at? It's looking at, is there a relationship between these 2 trials? There should be, because it's the same site. So in other words, if there's a bad relationship between this and this, these 2 mean values, that means that we did not do very good at taking the Skinfolds. Okay. This is fictional data, so you might get something like this, you might get something different. All right, what you're going to do is you're going to go up in the right-hand corner to Data Analysis. Data Analysis. Max, if you don't have that, you're going to have to go another route. Okay, I'm sorry, but I would get a PC if I were you. Data Analysis. I'm sorry, I'm a bit of a Mac hater, I know. I apologize to you Mac owners. I do have an iPhone, though. All right, so we're going to go in, once you click Data Analysis, you're going to scroll down until you see Correlation. Correlation, it's alphabetical order. Okay, press OK, and we want the input range. All right, the input range, we're going to highlight everything we want, which is right here. So that's not the data that we did up there, it's the pasting that we did. Okay, And then we're going to make sure you click labels in first row. And then output range, we are going to click on this and just make sure it's somewhere to the right of the values, that it's not pasting it right on top. That basically just means I want to paste it here. Okay? Press OK. We have a problem. Let's see. It might be where I wanted to paste it. Let's try it again. Oh, pause the video here. Hang on. All right, I'm going to re-enter the input range. Let's highlight this. And then we're going to leave the output range where it's at. I'm assuming it's going to paste right there. Hopefully we don't get an error symbol again for the information about fixing your formula problems. Okay, we've got a little issue here. Hang on, I'll pause it. Let's see if this worked. This time I didn't highlight the mean or the letters, and it did not. Alright, I just did it again and it worked, so it must have been some sort of glitch. It's good that you see me struggle with that though, so you know you're not alone. Alright, let's go back to correlation. Let's say OK. We're going to highlight the area we want. It's going to be right here. Make sure columns is highlighted there. Output range, we're just going to leave it where it is. And we're going to hit OK. That's OK. And here's my box. Gave me that message because it was telling me that it's going to paste over that box that I just had there, but it's the same exact thing, so it doesn't matter. Okay, so we now have my correlation coefficient, and it is 0.98384439. All you have to do is report the first two after the decimal place. 0.98 is a very, very good correlation. That's considered a high correlation, high positive correlation, so that means that we did not deviate much from trial 1 mean values, trials 1, 2, and 3, to trials 3, 4, 5, and 6. So that's pretty good. So you're going to go through and you're going to do this for every single Skinfold. So once you set up your triceps reliability, you can just copy it, paste it to the right, erase all the values, and put a new title on, whether it be subscapular reliability, whatever you want, and go through that same process. Okay? Until the next video, we'll see ya.